a brand new intro for a brand new series on my channel. Hello festive friends and welcome to 'Twas the Month Before December. Throughout November, I will bring you 2 videos per week that capture the build-up in London to the most wonderful time of the year. I will bring you Christmas light switch-ons, brand new Christmas events, and of course Christmas in our favourite London shops. These videos will try to help you with your own Christmas preparations, but will more importantly stir in you that festive feeling. With that special Christmassy feeling in mind, the choice for the first video was an easy one, for in my opinion, there is nothing that can stir the reminiscences of what Christmas used to feel like when you were little than the sight of toys. So today, we're headed to Selfridges, and maybe back to our childhoods. In 1909, when Harry Gordon Selfridge opened the doors to his brand new department store, London was greeted into a new kind of shopping experience, one that stimulated the imagination and encouraged adventure. Harry's Oxford Street store was a compelling, entertaining, theatrical experience, one where goods weren't kept behind glass but out in the open, available to be handled and experienced by adults and by children. Selfridges has had a toy department unlike any other from its very beginnings. In 2019, the toy department in Selfridges opened anew as FAO Schwartz's first ever large-scale expansion into Europe. As I'm sure loads of you know, FAO Schwarz has been a legendary American toy retailer since 1862, and after famously vacating their Fifth Avenue store in 2015, now welcomes children at their flagship in Rockefeller Plaza, New York. Selfridges London shares many of the same toy experiences as the New York FAO Schwarz store, including a Build-A-Bear workshop, Pop Mart Vending Machines, a Jellycat experience, a Sylvanian Families showcase, and a giant walk-on piano made famous in the 1988 film Big. Today I'll be sharing this toy department with you, but I'll also be pointing out exactly what has made it to Selfridges' list of top trending toys for Christmas 2025, so you won't be in danger of a Howard from Jingle All the Way moment when Christmas Eve comes around if you have little ones to buy for.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I'm trying to find a Turbo Man doll.
Me too.
Do you have any more in the bag?
Honey, where have you guys been? Turbo Man's only the hottest selling Christmas toy ever.
We are going to find out exactly what little children would like to be on Santa's sleigh for them this year. Today, I'm going to take you upstairs to floor number 4, which is where Selfridges keep the toys. Nothing changes, you know. I'm running through the children's clothing as I did when I was about 3 or 4, and I'm heading straight to those toys through that arch there. Here we are. I am armed with Selfridges' top trending toys list, and we're going to hunt them out. But first, I'm really sorry, I'm going to have to go for Barbie. There is so much to look at in this department. We have got a Pop Mart little interactive bit, and we've got a Jellycat little fish and chip shop, which I hope you're going to like. But I'm going to start off in the world of pink because I love Barbie. I am a huge Barbie fan. I always have been. Look at this. We're going to have a look and see what Barbie looks like now, what's occurring for Christmas time. I didn't see her on a top trending list in terms of a specific one, but I thought we could have a look. There's Doctor Who there. That's quite cool. And then who have we got down here? Clueless. Oh, wow. Who remembers Clueless? These are cool. Does she look good? I think so. Wow. And there's the classic car. This is going to be a right good video for me. Look at this house. This is sweet. There was nothing more exciting when I was a child than seeing that wall like that of all the pink. There is an incredible selection here. The 7-year-old me is delighted. The 39-year-old me is pretty delighted too. Barbie as lioness there. Good to see that Barbie is still a woman of many professions. Here she is as dog groomer vet, and she's got pink hair, which is just legendary. These little ones here are something called Barbie Besties. Look how sweet they are. They have slightly bigger heads than Barbie. How unusual. There's a whole selection of them. Look. This beauty here is a special 80 years of Mattel Barbie. It's just celebrating the 80 years of the legendary company. This will cost you £79. And right here in this very pretty box is the Christmas Barbie for 2025. She is 60. I used to love the Christmas Barbies. I have an angel one that I actually think my mum and dad got me from Harrods, and she's pretty special. I'll show her to you one day. This is a really sweet idea. You can have a birthday Barbie to give on a little one's birthday, which is quite cute. They come in a whole range of different dresses. This one's rather fetching. Wow, you can even get Venus Williams as Barbie. I remember Chelsea, Barbie's little sister. Here she is in her own little pink coupe. Now, I've read about these. These are apparently very, very popular. They're like a surprise toy, so you don't know what you're getting in there. You have a couple of different varieties here. There's a one on the end there. Those are 27. Now for something that is on Selfridges trending toys list for 2025 Christmas, we've got Wicked dolls. These are amazing. They came out with the first film last year. I remember going into John Lewis to have a little look at these. They sing. They're £35. These are actually Mattel and they are beautiful. This one's 50 in the amazing box. I love this one. I think she's fantastic. Look at the accessories too. Mattel also have a play set of the Emerald City, and you get the little figures in there too. And there is a lovely Lego set here for 90. I mean, look how beautiful she is. She is a stunner. Isn't she good? They also have these little figurines that you can use in the play set. And will you just look at this? It's Glenda's floating bubble. Look how amazing. I found some more Lego Wicked here. This one's 35. And this one is 20. Look at Elphaba with the Emerald City. It's one of these pop figurine sets. This is 30. Look at this. It's a Wicked, like a Polly Pocket. This is seriously cool. I love this. And let me turn it around because I want you to show you like the lid when you close it. Look how magical that is. Emerald. There is so much Wicked merch here. It's quite incredible. If I was a little one and big into Wicked, I would adore having a little look at all of this. Look at all the plushies as well. These are so cute. I love these little tubby ones. Look. Aren't they sweet? They even have the dressing up costumes here. This feels amazing. I would love to wear one of these. And here's Glenda's. Look. You obviously need a tiara and a broom. Here it is being modelled for me. Isn't that fantastic? Look at the sleeves. Didn't know Littlest Pet Shop was still about. Wow, that's really nice to see. Look, there's a lot of them here as well. Oh, look. This is so fun. There's some big sets up here too. These are the Monster High dolls. These are amazing. I always think they always have excellent clothes. Festive friends, there is 22,000 square foot of toys up here on this department. So we've got a lot to look at today. Again, another blast from the past for me. Let's have a little look on what's going on in the world of the Ninja Turtles. They're looking much the same, bless them. They haven't aged at all. Look. Oh wow, these are so fun, these sets. I always loved like getting them. My brother liked the Ninja Turtles. I think action figures are just brilliant fun. And the little pieces that you get with them, they're always very exciting. What's this? Interesting. Look, it's the skate park. Oh, look at the pizza van. Yes. Just along from the Turtles, there's this whole wall here of DC Comics and Marvel figurines, including Captain America costume. Look how good he is. I'm searching for Turbo Man, but he's not here, and neither's Arnie. Jurassic World. Look how cool these are in these boxes. There's loads of merch here. All the dinos you could possibly want. Look at the big one. Oh my goodness. Is that the car? Is that the car? Oh my. I'm a fan of Jurassic Park. Look at him. Oh, where's the little guy? I love the tiny little guys. It's like one of them. How cool is it? What's this? Oh wow, you can wear it. Look. Oh, that's so cool. It doesn't look the most comfortable thing, but it's lovely quality. Another toy that has made a resurgence this year, Pokemon. I was there on the first time round with my brother, who was a massive fan of the Pokemon. We collected the cards together. It's nice to see them back. All these things come back in the end, don't they? Oh, look. Jigglypuff, right? Oh, look at these up there. I used to like Evie. There she is. Oh, she's got a little Christmas bow on, Evie. Look at her. Wow. Do you still have any of your childhood toys, festive friends? Let me know in the comments what your favourite things were and if you still have them. This playset, $35. That is seriously cool. This one's cool. That's one of those plants, isn't it, where it used to lose these, fall down, and you'd lose all your rings if one hit you. There's Knuckles and Tails there, and there's the man himself. These are like play sets of all the levels, which is really cool. Here's Green Hill. This is ace. It looks a bit Minecrafty here. There's How to Train Your Dragon. I've not actually seen this, but he's really cute, so maybe I should just watch it for him. We are obviously entering a world of Lego. In there is one of Selfridges' top trending toys for Christmas 2025. This is the Going Merry pirate ship. It's £120 and they're done in collaboration, Lego, with Netflix's live action program One Piece. They've got several bits and pieces going on here, like the play sets that go with it. Look at that. That's ace. This scene here, there's a whole load. Some of them are set up for us in the display case. And don't worry, for now at least, you're not going to have an Arnie in Jingle All the Way moment. There's some here, so they too could be nestled safely under your tree by Christmas Eve.
I got a Turbo Man for Johnny months ago. It's nestled safely under our tree. Nestled safely under our tree. Safely under our tree.
I don't feel much like an adult anymore. Hello. Couple more wicked play sets here, but then we're down to the Minecraft, which is a very popular thing. Minecraft and Lego this year, according to other toy charts. London Lego. I love the Statue of Liberty one. These are part of Lego's architecture ranges, and there's Paris, New York. Selfridges also have the Lego Fortnite sets here. There's 3 of these, and the Super Mario ones. There's a few more of these dotted about. That has got to take some serious time to construct. It's huge. There's even Formula 1 sets. This is cool what you can do in here. It's very interactive, this toy department. How tall are you in Lego bricks? Spoiler alert, I'm not at the top. Oh my gosh, they even have Wednesday sets. Let's have a little look at these. I love this one best, I think. It's Wednesday and Enid's dorm room at Nevermore. This is so cool. I think it's 80. This just reminds me of that brilliant scene where Wednesday's playing the cello. To paint it black, just a classic bit. I love it. Look at the Haunted Mansion. And I love the little classic cases with the bricks in. You can also get like the little build mats. It's really nicely laid out in this section because obviously Lego do so many different things. That set there was Duplo, you know, for the little ones. Look how cute, Mickey. Adorable. I used to have Belleville. Do they still do Belleville? Lego Friends. Belleville, I had a little castle, like it was meant for the girlies. Ninjas. City. Oh, I like these city ones. Look at the helicopter there, the rescue helicopter. I wonder if we'll see any Playmobil. I used to like Playmobil as well. Harry Potter. Let's have a look. That version of the Hogwarts Castle and Grounds is 150. You can even have the book that chases across the floor. Look at this, the mythical creatures. That's amazing detail. Look how they've done the Hogwarts Express. There's books in the middle. It's almost like bookends. This is crazy. Yeah, look, Book Nook, Hogwarts Express. How the devil do you do the sorting hat in Lego? It's also talking. It talks. There's the main tower. And they're in Charms class there. Aragog would be really fun to build. I'm quite a fan of these little Diagon Alley wizarding shops. Aren't they amazing? They barely look like Lego. And look at the Gringotts. Oh, stop. That's too clever. Who loves the smell of Play-Doh? I do. I wonder if it still smells the same. We've got loads and loads of sets here from like the little pots. There's Marvel. I think there's a Barbie one that's supposed to be really popular this year. So we'll try and have a little look for that to see if Selfridges have it. Play-Doh Star Wars. Look at the cake playset. And for budding little gardeners, I'm not seeing the Barbie one here. Uh-oh, we might have an Arnie situation on our hands. Well, this is kind of cool. You can ride about on your trike with all your Play-Doh inside. It's like a little pizza delivery thingy. Look at the Play-Doh pizza. That's so fancy. There's obviously a sweet section in here with all the lovely chocolate advent calendars which are children themed for Christmas, but also we have these advent calendars. Let's have a little look at these. There's a Disney Lego one, a Lego City one with a very festive scene, a Star Wars one, yes for the Hot Wheels advent calendar, a Paw Patrol one. Who's your favourite? I love Rubble. A Lego Harry Potter one that looks magical. And Polly Pocket. Go on, old girl, you come back. This one's 20. And of course a Disney Princess one for 25. There's a Barbie one too. The Lego Minecraft Advent Calendar is spectacular. Look at the wood cabin. That's adorable. That one's 30. There's something here called Miniverse. I really liked their spinning donut, so I came for a little bit of a look. And they have it in a display case for us here. It's very foodie, which is very, very cute. We've got one of the little sets here. Look, it looks like you get, this is like mainly like a mystery kind of thing because you buy them in the little balls. That is always the most appealing thing, isn't it? You're not knowing what's inside. The way they've done the displays in here is really, really cool. It's really, really like theatrical, which is what Harry Gordon's Selfridge intended, and really hands-on. Look how fun. Pop Mart, these like vending machines. You scan a QR code and you book a slot to buy a Labubu, one of those toothy little monstery thingies. And I think this is just such a good like gimmick, isn't it? It's fun to do, like to put your poisonous slot or whatnot. Look how cute these are. They're really quite sweet. I don't really know anything about them, but I'm letting you have a good look just in case you do. Let me know, educate me. I think they're sweet. Look how fun that is. Got some surfboards here, and there's another vending machine. Are the items different? Look. There's a little Pop Mart shop further along Oxford Street that always has a queue outside. Right, so in FAO Schwartz in New York, they have a Jellycat diner. This is England, London. So we have a Jellycat Fish and Chip Shop. I'm guessing this is a big chip. Should we go and find the actual fish and chip van? It's obviously where the queue is. I've got a little sign here to show you what's on offer in this fish and chip shop. I do like the Savoy. You have to book an appointment, I think, and scan QR codes again, but it's looking like this at the moment. I think you could probably just join the queue, right? I love how they've done it. So you go through the queue, and then they've got some behind there, like the limited edition fish and chip shop ones, and they like wrap them up in like a newspaper, Jellycat branded newspaper, put it in a lovely bag for you, and you get like a sticker sheet which is personalised. They even like seal your little parcel up with a personalised sticker. We have other Jellycats here for you to have a little look at. I don't really know anything about Jellycat other than that they are a London based company, but the items aren't made in London. I believe this is like a Selfridges exclusive. He's cute. The theming is actually brilliant. Look at the lemonade in like the vending machine. Really fun, and it's all animated. There's some little pins here. There's a graduating egg. And I found a Christmassy envelope one. I do like, is this a sausage roll? I cheekily whizzed this way so you could have a little look at everything in action. It's in a van, like a fish and chip van. Isn't that cool? I mean, this is just really cool. Look at the sausages cooking. I'm really impressed. This is ace. Look at this. What a scene. I think that is so cool. I love the newspaper chip wrap. I'm impressed. I just like all the imagination behind it and the experience. I think it's really fun. Best fish and chips in London, Jellycat News. I do love the detail and the newsprint on the chip wrap. So right next door to the Jellycat Fish and Chip Shop is a beautiful section for Sylvanian Families. Selfridges have listed these as one of their top trending toys, which I am so happy to see. Sylvanian Families are actually celebrating their 40th birthday this year, so I am almost as old as the Sylvanian Families. These are definitely one of my favourite childhood toys, and I'm really happy to see that they live on, and look how cute. They look a bit different than how I remember them now. They're very pastel, they're very chubby and cute. I do love them. I mean, the bunny, she looks the same to me. I'm going to have a good look around this section because I'm really excited about it. So in this little display case is the canal boat. They've brought this out again because it was one of the first sets that Sylvanians did. I remember it the first time around. I have the little gypsy caravan that goes with this, and it's one of my most prized possessions. I love these little figurines that they've put with them. I'm looking out to see if there's a special figurine that Selfridges have done to mark the birthday. I hope they have, but this is the canal boat. If I find a box, I'll tell you how much it is. Here it is boxed. It's 90. When it first came out, they did a little canal keeper's cottage with this, and that was adorable. They also seem to have some little charms that you can put on your handbag. How adorable are they? And look at this little set here, the little stage, and they're performing. There's like a little craft scene going on here, and these ones with their yellow bags are shopping in Selfridges. This is just adorable. I am loving this. Look at the up there. Wow, look at these fighting over the same dress. This is so much fun. There's a little street scene here. Oh my goodness, look at the guard. He's adorable by his little telephone box. The little zebra crossing. And then down here, look at this very, you know, court of Versailles scene. The beautiful teapot, actually. Look at this one in a teacup. Oh, I love this. It's giving me ideas for spring decorating now. And then there's a little house here, which reminds me of the early houses. These ones in the case up here are obviously kitting out their new home. They've got some like carpets. And there's the little nursery scene. This is adorable, the little enchanted woodland. I love these. I think these ones are really sweet. Look, I love the tree. They did used to have a tree as a nursery. That was a fun set, really fun. And then just so I take you to this one, and then I think I've shown you them. Oh, I've got one more to show you. This is lovely how they've displayed it, don't you think? Look at this one with the donuts. They're in like a little patisserie. Check out that. I just gravitated towards the word exclusive, and it's next door to this ginormous extended rabbit family. I love their outfits. Very, very sweet. This is 70. And here is the little London set. This is so sweet. He's the little guard. He's 15, which I think is really quite good. There's a whole corner here of all the play sets and families. I wish I could have one of these giant ones. I think they're adorable. Okay, I really quite like the little burger van. It's like Sylvanian Families, Uber Eats. And a donut one. There's a little barn up there and a matching little bus. See what I mean about all the muted colours? I love all the display work. I just think it's lovely. These are all the little bag charms. They're £14. I think a lot of them are actually based on like the originals from the 80s and 90s. There was once a panda on a bike. I think that's quite iconic, that little baby grow that they put them in. They were always really fiddly to get on, the little lace trim. You always had to be really, really careful. And then they've got a little scene here. Look how lovely. The house is really quite sweet, isn't it? And there's little people having a jolly good time. There's triplets in there. Look how pretty that looks all together. I think that's actually like part of the little pop-up shop that Selfridges have been running to celebrate the 40 years. As a little girl, I would have loved to have run through that little light-up arch into Disney Princess World. It's Christmas. I'm walking through the arch. I'm walking. Oh wow, she's Lego. Cinderella as Lego. Look at that dress. Oh, I love all this. There's all the little clothes hung up on the magical little rail. And look at everything. This is glorious. There's a lot of Frozen, a whole wall of Frozen. The hobby horses. Wow. Look at the little bags. Oh my goodness. Look at that one up there, the Sleeping Beauty one. I ran to these Disney Barbies. What's happened to them? What's happened? Oh dear. There's Ariel there. And then this is the, is that Rapunzel? That's a bit after my time, that one. They've even put a little mirror there, a little princess mirror for the little ones to twirl about with their dresses. Look how sweet. I love the Belle one. There's Anna and Elsa, and I love them in this version. Look how sweet they are with their big eyes. Let's have a little look in case I've got any Frozen fans watching. I like Frozen. I have a good old sing-along when I've watched that. So sweet. Oh, you can get like one of these. Are these one of them surprise ones? Spin and reveals. Cool. And then down here you've got this whole play set, the whole house, like an ice palace. Wow, amazing. My imagination's running wild now. Toys are just the best thing ever, aren't they? What's here? More for the play sets. And there's also a bit for Moana here, including like the little instruments and things. I'm not, is that her paddle? There you go. And this one here. And there's the doll. she's cute, isn't she? And look at the little one here. Oh, bless them. You have the play sets as well and some softies down there. Who had one of those? The heads where you could do their hair and put makeup on them. This is Ariel. I really like this bag. There's more Disney dolls in this turret. They've got a Snow White coming up here. There was Cinderella there. Snow White is 14 and the Cinderella in this special box is 25. I'm not convinced by their faces. There are more costumes in this general Disney section that I've just walked out to. And some special editions. She's 100. She is actually by Mattel. The dress is beautiful and she's nicely displayed. And there's this special edition Cinderella for 34. I'm very, very happy to see a beautiful book corner over here. This is so lovely. Look at the lovely sculpture as well. Isn't that fun? There's loads of young adult and children's books here, as well as activity books and learning. This is beautiful. What a nice little place. Just tucked in this really quiet little nook. This is lovely. Look at this. Beloved characters. I'm so happy to see a lovely little children's book corner. Mr. Men and Little Miss. Always look the same, these, don't they? Never change. They are beautiful. So much fun. And then you've got some like classics here. Oh my goodness. These are adorable. Snow White, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty. Lovely cloth bound. Look at the 101 Dalmatians one. Gosh, they've got all of them. Look how lovely. Very, very swish. Love what they've written in the book there. Fantastic adventures await future storytellers. Brio is here. You know, the wooden tracks with the trains. Oh my gosh, this takes me back. This is amazing. Brio World. This should be a trending toy all the time. Oh, they do like other vehicles now too. How cool. Look at the train. Oh my gosh. How fun. That's not no more there. The train track there. My First Railway. Oh. Look. Okay, I'm sold. There's now a Brio little tube. And is Brio motorised now? So from the Brio that I was just really happy to see, I've come to Hot Wheels, which is another one of Selfridges trending toys for Christmas 2025. In particular, a F1 racetrack. So we're gonna have a little waltz about and see if we can find it. Look at this. What a cool display. Getting good at this. I have located it. Here it is, Hot Wheels Formula 1. It's a racetrack. You get 3 die-cast cars in there. You load them onto the track and you have 2 different modes, infinite or race. So you can, you know, be your favourite F1, you know, Mercedes, Red Bull, etc. And here you go. You can have a little look. This is 80. So you can be, you know, this will be training future Max Verstappen's. Is that the guy? Is that the guy? I think so. And then you can also buy the cars here. I think that's blooming cool. I'm more of a Scale Electrics, you know. That's my vibe. Do Hot Wheels have any, like, Fast and Furious models? That'd be really cool, wouldn't it? Look at the monster truck tyre. This one is awesome. It's Bowser's Castle from Mario Kart. That is just legendary. What an idea. I think that's fantastic. I would play with that. From toy cars to real cars. These are for the little ones. I remember these in Harrods when I was little, and they are so much fun. Put your foot on the pedal and drive. Chelsea Tractor. Just like in New York at FAO Schwartz, there is, of course, a Build-A-Bear workshop in here. Look at this little guy. We used to have little individual Build-A-Bear shops in the UK, what you could go in just on the high street, but I don't think we have them anymore. There was such a fun thing. You build a bear, you dress them up. Look at these. It's the 30th of October when I'm filming this, so they've got the Halloween things out, which I think are cracking, and I love this one. Look at all the stuffing to use to make your little bear come to life. I love the green witch and obviously the frog. Look at all the clothes hung up so nicely on the hangers. There's loads of Halloween costumes. There's a Build-A-Bear advent calendar too. I found a little Christmas section here for us to have a little look at. What a lovely gift for Christmas. Making a little one a Christmas special Build-A-Bear. Aren't these lovely? Look at the little ho 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 t-shirt and the little Santa suit. These are amazing. There's a little Merry Christmas t-shirt down there too. And there's little bows and everything to accessorise. Candy canes. This big, beautiful bear here marks the Steiff section. So Steiff have been a massive manufacturer of teddies in Germany since 1880. And there is a beautiful selection of them here at Selfridges. I think they also have their own little Steiff Christmas bauble this year, which is really nice. If I can find it online, I'll pop a little picture. But there are loads of beautiful, original, the authentic teddy bears. Look how beautiful these are. Look, 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 look. This guy is 70. And you've got like the classic little pin in their ear, and this one's got a red bow for Christmas. This is just a classic, isn't it? It's the one with the posable arms and legs. That's a proper teddy. He's £90. I just noticed. How cool is that? There are Steiff rocking animals here. Look at these beautiful display cabinets of all of the Steiff soft toys. There's a Thumper and there's Snoopy, there's Stitch, little Bambis. Look at Dopey. Oh my goodness, these are so special. And then you've got some Christmassy ones over there wearing little hats. I can see Lady from Lady and the Tramp. There's a Wicked one. Winnie the Pooh, that looks like such a classic Winnie the Pooh. There's just all manner of bears in here. But who is missing? Right in the centre of this beautiful toy shop is Paddington. Paddington is very special to Selfridges. Let me tell you why. Whilst out shopping on a snowy Christmas Eve in 1956, Mr. Michael Bond decided to thaw out a bit in the Selfridges Toy Department. Whilst here, he came across a small lone teddy bear on an otherwise empty shelf. Had there been two bears, Mr. Bond reflected decades later, I might have given them a passing glance, but I could hardly ignore one bear all by itself with Christmas coming on. He looked so forlorn. Mr. Bond picked up the little bear and purchased him, and the next day gave him to his wife as a Christmas gift. They named him after the station near to their home. It was this little bear that inspired Paddington. I was wondering when I was going to find a baby doll. I found some here at Miniland. Look at the little bassinets you can put them in. How adorable is that? This is what we've got here. They grow up a little bit down there. They're not exactly tiny tears, are they? This is better. They're baby borns. This has been going on for a long time, haven't they? Baby borns. Look how lovely their little rompers are. And you can buy the little clothes for them now here. There you go. Oh, look at them ones with the bunnies. There's a little one. There's play sets and everything down here. There's a pram. And there's a boy. Oh, look at these little walkers. The pram, there's a stroller like this one. Emily here is £55. Look at the adorable little carry cots like the little bouncers. A little tip from me to you, festive friends. This is now the Jellycat area. Sometime later, it's much quieter. It's about 8:30 at night though, mind. I was leaving and then I saw this Wednesday done by Monster High. What a collaboration. She's in that dress that she wore. I've watched Wednesday now. I am addicted to it too. She's really cool. I think that's a good expression as well. What do you think? There's some softies here too. What did you think, Festive Friends? Was that quite a nice way to start the new series on my channel? 'Twas the month before December, a little visit to the full floor of Selfridges, to their toy department. They used to have the Christmas department up there with all the children's things, but now it's in the lower ground, as we know, and that's where I'm heading right now. Maybe to pick up a bauble or two that I missed previously.